With 1 month still to go until the end of summer is officially here, the Clark County Coroner's Office is reporting there have already been at least 114 heat-related deaths this year. Officials tell us this is not the final report either for current cases, as only cases where identification has been confirmed and next of kin notified are included. But it is still a cause for concern as temperatures continue to soar. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Marie Mortera. Jim Snyder is off tonight. That statistic is part of the reason the Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada is now expanding its shade structures to more bus stops around the valley. News 3's George Acosta spoke with project engineers and joins us now live here in studio with how this project will help combat the urban heat island effect.
We have Marie. The RTC serves 52 million riders a year, and with over 3,700 transit stops across the valley, not all of them have shaded structures to keep commuters out of the elements. And with growing hotspots across the valley due to the urbanized heat island effect, the RTC is looking to add 484 new shade structures at several of these stops.
When we look around the valley, some parts of town just don't have as many trees, they don't have as much grass, they don't have as many parks, and so that creates kind of this urban heat island where it heats up during the day and it holds the heat overnight, and it creates a lot of heat stress for everybody that lives and works around those areas.
Current RTC maps of the more than 3,700 bus stops throughout the valley show about only 1,600 have shaded structures. Now those structures vary from the smaller slimline shelters to newer stops with larger shaded areas.
I think we all recognize how important it is to help offset the heat stress by providing shade. So what we're looking at is how do we make sure everybody can stay as comfortable as possible from the time they leave their home to coming to our bus stop, waiting for a bus, once they get on the bus, and then ultimately getting to their destination.
And with around 160,000 riders per day, or about 52 million commuters a year, RTC officials partnered with the Desert Research Institute and the federal government, receiving grant money to target areas known as hotspots throughout the valley. Now, RTC maps of those areas with unsheltered bus stops show temperatures ranging up to 112 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, giving commuters no choice but to face the scorching desert heat as they wait for the next bus.
We have nearly 400 that we're putting in over the next 2 years. Includes about 150 new shelters like you see next to me here today, another 125 that are what we call our slimline shelters, where the sidewalk's a little narrow. We still want to try to fit some shade in there. We have another 24 that we're putting in throughout the medical district as part of one of our projects.
Now, RTC officials say these changes are already in the works. Now, again, officials say they expect to have the 484 shade structures installed within the next 2 years. But for now, reporting in studio, George Acosta, News 3.